Right, so I'm going to do the new knife build now, the leather stacked handle. So one thing I have decided to do that I didn't mention before, if I've still got some, I'm probably going to blue the blade because it's very scratched. I don't know if I'd be able to get rid of those scratches or not. So yeah, I may blue the blade like a traditional K-bar. The guard that I'm going to use or make is going to be like that. So you can just about see the shape there. There's the leather and there's the plastic, which I think I'll decide as I go along. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut out and drill the guard. Right, so what you would normally do with a piece of aluminium like this is just drill out the hole for the blade, but I've just found out I haven't got a drill bit small enough. So I do know a technique that I've done before that should work with this, of using a punch to just punch the holes in, and then I'll use a file or a chisel to square it out, make it the right size. Don't know whether this will be too thick and this punch will be too big, but I'll give it a go. I think it should work. I've done it before, as I said. You just have to do it brute force basically and punch the holes out. So yeah, I'll put my earmuffs on and give it a go. You can see the little bumps, so you can work on the other side then. You want to make sure that where you're punching through there's a little hole. Right, gradually getting through. So what I may use now is either a chisel or a flathead screwdriver, if I've got one, to just finish this off. Sometimes it's easier with a screwdriver. Right, so there's the hole, and for that I used a small round file just to round out that slight middle bit there to fit the thread of the blade, and the rest was all just done with the punch, the hammer and the chisel. So now this will just go on, you can see there, so we'll go on. Then I just need to cut that round over this back bit. Then I can start cutting the leather strips to go on, and then I can get gluing them then. So yeah, what I'll do now is cut there, cut that off, round that over, shape the guard. Right, there's the guard. Where's the blade? I'll try it on. Not sure if there's a way it fits on better or not, but yeah, there you can see. So what I can do now is make sure the pommel fits on properly, which it should, because I'm pretty sure it's off this knife anyway. Should be about there. Cut a little groove in the nut so it can actually be screwed on. and then when I know that that's right, I can start cutting the leather and the plastic to go on. Still not decided the colours. May just do blue, red, black, full black, and then blue, red. Just a little accent on either top and bottom. So yeah, this still needs. What I'll do, I'll probably finish this now. So curve these edges over, and then I'll show you that, and then we'll be on to cutting the leather. Right, that was me just putting a little groove into the nut, if you can see it, so that that can be used for the pommel with an actual screwdriver, because that nut is actually going to be inside the cavity of the pommel, so you won't actually be able to put a bolt, a spanner on it. But this way you will be able to put like a two-pronged screwdriver on it. So get in there. So that's the guard. Still needs a bit more finishing, but I won't finish that. It's finished like as good as I can before I put the leather on. So the pommel will be there, so I can now cut the leather and start gluing it on. Right, should fit on quite nicely by the looks of it. That'd be the quickest way for me to do it. I'll probably sand each piece of this before I put it on. But yeah, after this, so I'll get all of these, sand the edges, just a simple, you know, very simple. Rough the edges up, put them on, check it and glue it. So what you'll see next is hopefully me putting them on and gluing them. Right, so I've got the leather on. This is what I'm going to do now, because I went and looked for some more blue and then realised I didn't have any, and I can't bother to mess around today. So what it's going to be is red, bit of blue in the middle, and then red on the end, and obviously all the leather for the middle. So what I'm going to do now is take this wood glue, take all these bits off, stick them on individually, gluing them all on. Yeah, and hopefully this should be good enough. And then tomorrow or the next day I can start shaping this, and it won't be very long till it's done then. So next bit you'll see is me putting these on and gluing them. Right, so this is about as far as I'm going to get today, because obviously this glue's got to dry. So this will be the end to this part. The next part will be cutting off these edges, shaping the handle, shining up all the aluminium, and then if I've got the gun blue, blue in the blade. If not, I'm going to have to give it possibly a brushed metal finish. I'll see how I get on. I might be able to get rid of the scratches, but I don't know, because I know the kind of stuff I've got, and I don't know if I've got any sandpaper that would be good enough to get the scratches out of steel, but I'll give it a go. So yeah, may give it a brushed steel finish, we'll see, or I'll look into some other methods of possibly colouring the blade. But yeah, that's it for today. Alright, hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next bit. See you later. Before you leave, if you ever wanted to support this channel, you can now via Patreon or by shopping at Amazon.com and Gearburst. There's more info below if you need that. Remember, if you want to get full notifications for this channel, click the bell, and I'll see you later. Cheers.